This video is not for everybody. This video is hardcore. It is only for people who love George R.R. Martin's series of books. Okay, this is the Song of Fire and Ice that I'm talking about here, and I'm specifically talking to people who have also read the fifth book, A Dance with Dragons. It was so funny actually. Recently I met somebody who said they were crazy passionate about A Song of Ice and Fire. They were crazy passionate about this series. They'd never heard of George R.R. Martin. I see, I'm sounding like some kind of George R.R. Martin snob. I'm not, but I'm crazy about this series. But yeah, the person was like, they weren't even interested in reading the second book. I mean, I don't even know why I'm going into this. My point is, this is a message for George. Actually, no, first let me say, Virginia de la Puente, the person who made the video I'm responding to, this video was genius. I feel the same way. You had to make a video of Hitler in the bunker discussing why he was so disappointed that George R.R. Martin apparently, and spoiler alert, anyone who hasn't read the series, turn this video off right now. I mean it. Just turn the video off. Okay, now you've turned the video off. This section is just for people who have already read the fifth book. So that was hilarious when you change the subtitles on that Hitler bunker scene and you have Hitler complaining about Jon Snow being killed off or apparently killed off at the end of A Dance with Dragons. I mean, what was George R.R. Martin thinking? Okay, first of all, if Jon Snow's killed off, what are we going to do? They killed off Tywin Lannister. Fair enough. Okay, fine. Someone has to die. I mean, when you killed off... You've killed so many people. I love the line when you in the subtitle, Virginia, when you said, what has George R.R. Martin proved? He's proved he can kill. But to kill Jon Snow, you killed Jon Snow's dad. You killed off potentially every single person that we cared about. Sure, there's Arya, and that's interesting, I guess. You know, there's Sansa, kind of interesting. The villain, see, I had a discussion on Facebook with some friends, and I guess we were all kind of geeking out about George R.R. Martin. And someone said that the reason we weren't happy with the fifth book, some of them were happy. I was happy. I loved reading it. I love being in the world. I love George R.R. Martin. I love the story. I love any character he leaves me alive to enjoy. So please, you know, I love it. What we were saying, so this person said, the problem is that he killed off everyone we loved or we liked. I say the problem is different. I say the problem is, George, is you killed off or neutered, for want of a better word, all the strong villains. So Tywin Lannister, such a strong Machiavellian mastermind, dead. Dead on a toilet at the hand of his own son, Tyrion. Fair enough. You disgrace Cersei Lannister and you take her away from the center of power. So this great villain, gone. Joffrey, the supposed heir to the throne, obviously he wasn't because he wasn't really the son of Robert Baratheon, but anyway, you kill off Cersei as a power player. Jaime Lannister now, he's kind of like heir to the throne of Lannister wickedness. He's going to be a great villain because this is a guy who threw a boy out of a window because he caught him stooping his sister in a tower while they were guests of the boy's father. So this villain's going to be great. But what do you do, George? He's our last person left. You cut off his right hand, literally, and you make him lose his appetite for battle. In fact, he seems not interested in anything at all. In fact, he seems like he's become quite a good guy. The Hound is dead. His brother, the true sadist, is dead. And I mentioned Joffrey was dead. Now Joffrey was really kind of sadistic, and you wanted to drag it out a bit because he was so awful to Sansa and others. So yeah, I think one of the main problems is you killed off the villains. So who am I going to delight in? Who do I? Okay. Roose Bolton and Ramsay Bolton, they're left. And the Freys, yes, that's true. I'm after that bloody wedding feast, I would love to see the end of the Freys, or I'd love to see them, have I'd love to see a consequence. I'd love to see some kind of retribution. The Freys, Roose Bolton, Ramsay Bolton. But on the whole, I'm like, you've killed off everybody I cared about in one way or the other in this story. I don't care though, George. I'm not complaining. All I pray is that you stay healthy, you eat your greens, you drink water, keep exercising. I don't want to have to wait another 6 years to read the next book. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking here now. I'm looking. And, I know we waited 6 years for A Dance with Dragons. 6 years. Please, I beg you, don't make us wait another 6 years. We love you. We love your work. But, I don't know exactly what age you are. I mean, I think I kind of do, but I'm not going to, talk about it here. But I mean, George, you have to stay healthy. Look, I'm ranting now. It's the middle of the night. It's the middle of the night. And I'm talking about a series of books that I love and that I inhaled. Like literally, I lived in that world. I love that world. George, truth be told, you could do anything. The Winds of Winter, all it needs to be, you could make it the phone book and I would read it. As long as it's the phone book in Westeros or thereabouts and you have written it. Because I absolutely love the series you've written. So please continue. And though we, your fans, we kind of, bitch and moan about what you've done, we love your work. We love you. So keep on keeping on. Thank you. Goodbye.